viewers. My name is Nicole with theladypreferstosave.com, and today I'm here with my husband Daniel, and we're going to do a scope tutorial on something we're doing to use up some of the yarn around the house. And so if you find this information useful, I'd love it if you'd share it out with your followers, leave us some heart love, and tap that little Perry guy in the corner, and be sure to follow us so you can catch our next scope. So, Daniel, what are you doing?
We are going to do some basic crocheting. It's one of the patterns I picked up from my 7th and 8th grade classes. Joanne's was kind enough to give us some kits to help foster crafting in my students.
Fabrics?
Joanne Fabrics, specifically, to foster crafting in my students. So one of the things I picked up is just how to do a basic crochet stitch. So the first thing you want to do is you take the fabric, and then you're going to loop it around, and grabbing what they call the tail in one hand. Grab the tail, spin it, then reach back around and grab the other part of the tail. And it's going to lip up, and that's going to become what they call a slip knot. That's going to tie here. Let me do that a couple times just so you can see how it's done. You just round your fingers, grab it, twist it, then come down and grab the side that connects to the ball. One more time, just so that everybody has it. Right here, twist. Yeah. And there's your slip knot. Now, the slip knot is the first thing you need to do to start what they call the base chain. Now, how this will work is I'll create a base chain, and from the base chain, it'll just kind of go back and forth as you build whatever you're building. So, the first step is I kind of loop it around my fingers. You kind of have to find something that's comfortable for you. This kind of works for me, just kind of twice around those two fingers, kind of keep it tight. I reach up with the hook, grab the yarn, and just pull it through the hole. And just reach up, pull it through the hole. Okay.
And just as a reference, it was actually 88 stitches across for a Kindle, and it was 102 stitches across for an iPad Air. And I believe it was 46 across for the iPhone 6 Plus, if anybody is an Apple user or using that as a guide.
So, I'm going to just do a smaller version of this. I'm not going to go the whole way across. I'm just going to do like 5 or 6 loops on the base just to kind of get that started. And so there's your base. And if you look at it, you can see it's a nice pattern on itself. I spent a couple days when we first started doing this making bracelets for the girls in my class because they really liked it. It's real simple. I could crank them out like 5 or 6 bracelets in 30 minutes.
And what was the kits from Joanne's? How did you get those?
It was the Crafting Council. Mm-hmm. Joanne's Crafting Council supplied us with kits that were different different types of the hooks, and also yarn to go with those hooks.
And are those available for homeschoolers and for public school teachers?
Yes, they're on the website. We'll provide the website.
The Yarn Council?
Yarn Council.
The Joanne's Yarn Council on Google, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. The next step, once you get to your length that you want it, what you'll do is you'll just do 2 more. Sorry, I messed this one up. You do 2 more loops. The reason you're going to do 2 more loops is it gives your row's height. That's going to be the height. So you just hold where you want it to start, and then do 2 more loops. What I'll do is I'll go back 2, 1, 2, and there's that loop I was holding. I'm going to grab the yarn, put the hook through, grab the yarn again, pull that through. So grab it through, pull through, and then pull it through. And then what you'll do is you'll have 1, 2, 3 of these loops. Grab the yarn again and pull them through. 1, 2, 3. Just pull that tight. There's your first stitch. You'll grab it again, pull it back. See, there's the one you just went through. So we'll go to the next one, put it through, grab it, pull it through again, and see there's you got 1, 2, 3, and pull that through. So try and make it too tight because what I'll do is it'll just make it a little bit tough to get through, but you can still get it through. Just finagle it. Grab it, put it through, grab it again, pull that through. So grab through, grab again through, and then through 3. I'll just keep doing this if you don't mind to finish out the row. grab it, put it through, grab it again, and then through 3. Grab it, put it through, grab it again, and then, sorry, I got in the way, pull it through 3, grab it, put it through, grab it again, pull it through 3, and then now we're at the last one. So this is like going to be the last of the base stitches. So you're going to grab it, put it through the last of the holes in the base, grab it again, and you're going to put it through 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is our base. This is you can see the base on the bottom, and there's the stitches right here that we just got finished making. Now the way that you're going to create whatever you're making for your iPad, your Kindle, the case, and I'll show you a finished one. What you'll do is you're just going to go across here, and then you, like I said, you're going to go back and forth. And this is how you go back and forth. What you'll do is you'll go 1, 2, just like you do in your starter chain, right? Just grab 2. I'll show that to you one more time just to make sure. So you don't pull it out, right? Put that back through. So you're going to just grab it and go 1, 2, and then what you do is flip it, spin it around, and just do like you've been doing for the last little bit. You're just going to grab once, find that base. You can see how it, like, these are the 2 I made, and then here's the first hole. That's actually a stitch hole. Just put it through, grab it, pull it through. Let's see. Now early on it's going to kind of do this because you don't have a lot of weight to it. So as far as bending up, so just kind of finagle a little bit, pull it through 3. Get through the last one. And there you go. Tighten it up, and just keep on trucking with that same pattern. Put it through, grab it once.
Do you find that your students catch on to this pretty quickly?
Oh, they love it. Now, the stuff they usually made was were bracelets, again, because my classes were 55 minutes.
Was it just female students? Or
no, actually, some of the male students enjoyed it because it's something they could do. They found that like most kids, if they can get some success doing something, they really enjoy doing it. And the boys were able to be kind of creative with stuff. The colors we got from Joann's Fabrics were, they have, of course, like balls like this that were really kind of neon colored. You have some more earthy tones, almost like a camouflage color. And the boys kind of like those darker tones. And they kind of enjoyed it, not so much even for making them for themselves, but they could make it for their moms or their aunts or their grandmas and take it home. And it kind of gave them a feeling of success to do it. And I think that's what the program was really trying to get at, that you could be a crafter and do things for other people, and just that feeling of doing for others is just a reward in itself. So I'm going to finish up this row real quick, and that way you'll have 2 rows done. See what it looks like. And the more you do this, or the more your kids are having have practice doing it, the faster they can get. And then here we go. And there's 2 rows, just like that. You can see them. Hopefully you can see them really good. So I have this, and like I said, just a close-up of this. This is for the Kindle, and it's the same pattern. Now that you know what the pattern looks like, you can kind of see what the pattern does. And like I said, it was just back and forth, so it'd be like this, and you back and forth as you build it up. That's how you do it.
And you could add like an embellishment or a loop and a button to put a closure on it, or you could put like Velcro or something.
Yeah, you can do Velcro. The easy stitches I did it was when I finished the bag for depth. All I had to do was I just took the XX string. You see, I haven't clipped it here, and just kind of went back and forth down the line, and just tied it off, and then you just flip it inside out, so that those seams are inside. Down the outside, you get this nice seam right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. But this is a really simple project.
And that one's for the Kindle, and the one underneath it
is for the iPad. And this will actually take this is big enough to take an iPad with a OtterBox case. So it's again, fairly simple project. I think it took me maybe a couple nights. I did this while we were watching TV over the last couple nights. So it just depends on how much time you want to put into it. I'd say about 6 hours maybe. and that's not non-continuous. You probably could do it faster if you want to just focus on just doing that. So but that's the basic stitch. Heart this up, share it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this if you're watching it on replay, and I appreciate your time.
Okay guys, and since I am taking the April scope to scope each day this month, I will be back sometime for a surprise scope tomorrow in store. So please heart it up, and again, replay viewers, thank you so much for watching, and you all have a great weekend.